This week, state lawmakers passed an idea that could provide more money to parents who want to send their children to private schools. Lawmakers passed House Bill 1540, which could change how families pay for education. KX News' Kiona Swift shares how your tax dollars could be spent.
We think this is a poor use of public funds.
If Governor Kelly Armstrong signs the bill as is, this means more than $21 million for an education savings account for parents. This funding will only go to families who remove their children from public schools or choose not to homeschool. The money can be used for private school tuition, tutoring, online classes, and even transportation costs to and from school. But not everyone agrees with House Bill 1540.
There's one pie. And so when you start cutting that pie, you're ending up cutting those funds thinner and thinner. Now, we might not see that in this first year, but when the state stands up two systems of education, one public and one private, it's going to cost more money.
I've observed that we have appropriated many hundreds of millions of dollars of public dollars to go to private entities, from grants to daycare centers to oil and gas industry tax incentives, etc., etc.
Another major concern is how this bill affects small areas.
2/3 of the counties in North Dakota, I don't believe even have a private school in them. So what folks in those areas are looking at is that it's a transfer of their tax dollars to educate kids in the urban areas.
We as a state have long provided additional support to rural students in the form of the higher per pupil payment in the funding formula, the adjustments that are made. And oftentimes that is thousands of dollars more per student that goes to rural students than those in urban students.
However, some argue that private schools aren't always equipped to serve every learner.
Just like many private schools can't offer resources for those with learning disabilities, nor can many of these private schools offer courses and resources like advanced placement courses.
In North Dakota, public schools have the honor and the obligation of educating every child that walks, runs, rolls, or gets carried through our schoolhouse doors.
The bill would give the Bank of North Dakota the power to manage and audit accounts.
Why should private school students alone be exempt from public money?
We have a legislature that is bent on saving money. Now is not the time to stand up a big government program.
After more than an hour of debate on the floor, state senators passed the bill 27-20. For KX News, I'm Kiona Swift.
There's also a companion bill, Senate Bill 2400, that would help set up the education savings account system. It also includes language that would create a minimal offense for anyone who misuses ESA funds. So far, the House has not yet voted on that bill.